You said there's a series of questions the market needs to ask itself. The balance between growth and debt, the political calculations of all of this. What is the most important part?
I think the most important part is when do we get the details, not just of the tax plan itself, but of how it's going to go through Congress and be implemented. The markets have moved a very long on just announcement and outline, and to sustain the move, you now need details and implementation.
The details are going to be difficult if the administration is going to want to hang on to some optionality and the possibility of declaring victories later on. So how much detail is reasonable at this early stage of the game?
You know, if you want to get it done by the end of the year, and that's what the administration has said over and over again, you're going to have to come up with details pretty quickly. The congressional passage isn't going to be easy. Remember, there are always winners and losers in a major tax reform. And winners and losers means political fight. So you're going to have to get out there and convince not just Congress, but convince the nation. So I think we're going to see the details in the next few weeks, and then the market is going to be able to assess implementation risk.
There are also winners and losers, Mohamed, when it comes to the companies. Based on what we've got, the details we know so far, who do you think that is? And the income brackets as well for Americans.
Yeah, I think that most people gain from the tax reform component. And that's important. Simplification, transparency, that's really important. And that has a pro-growth element to it. The one where the winners and losers are most pronounced is what do you do on tax rates and what do you do on exemption and deductions. And here we simply don't have enough details, Sarah, as yet to say the winners and the losers. You can make some general comment, the higher your tax bill, the better, in terms of you winning, but I think we need more details to be specific.
Do you have enough details to make an economic forecast? Is the 3% plus economic growth that the Treasury Secretary says will pay for this and is achievable, is it really?
So first, tax reform and the tax plan in itself is not sufficient to deliver 3% growth. You need more. You need movements not just on deregulation and infrastructure, which is what the administration has already signaled, but also on other elements that enhance productivity. So the first thing to do is the tax plan is not sufficient. You need movement on the other things. Second, getting to 3%, you can do it short term. Sustaining 3% is a different issue. And that requires help from the rest of the world. So what happens in Europe, Sarah, is going to be really important to the US as well.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.